So every new partnership like this adds utility gravity to Zebec, and in this video we're going to be talking about Zebec price update real quick. I specifically showed you guys this chart in our last video, and I told you guys this is a hidden bullish divergence. Fortunately for us, we got a reversal as expected, you understand? So the hidden bullish divergence is now playing out. We're going to be talking about what we should expect next for that Zebec price. Now we're still going to talk about briefly on the BTC dominance. So Zebec is currently ranked number 137th position out of over 9,000 active cryptocurrencies listed on CoinMarketCap. Very soon we should begin to see ourselves in the top 50, because why not in the top 20? Because why not? Considering the daily utilities, daily partnership, like the country Brazil is not just anyhow country. Brazil is one of the countries with the largest crypto market. So Zebec is gradually becoming a global infrastructure. If you're paying attention to the circulating supply, which is under $80 billion, by the time Zebec gets to $1, we should be expecting an $80 billion in market cap. Now, getting 500,000 Zebec coin at this current price of 0.0049 can actually make you good amount of money by the time Zebec get to $1. You can even actually make over $1 million by the time Zebec get to $1.85. Because if you're getting 500,000 Zebec coin at this current price, is going to cost you $2,464. And by the time you enter your calculator to multiply the 500,000 coin by $1, you should already know what the amount will be. 500,000 coin multiplied by $1 is going to worth $500,000 by the time Zebec coin gets to $1. We should be expecting a market cap of slightly above $80 billion for Zebec, which is still very, very possible, considering the utility, the steady partnership and all that. A lot of people are still folding the project, calling it scam and all that. A lot of people are unfortunately going to be sidelined still. But you wouldn't want to be sitting on the fence when you still have a juicy, massive entry opportunity. Now, let's go back to what the Zebec chart is saying. Now, this is the chart. Remember, we talked about the hidden bullish divergence yesterday in our yesterday's video. And then this RSI was slightly below the sold zone. Now, the current price is currently seated at 0.0049, and then we tapped into this resistance area, which has a bearish order block, and then got a rejection from there, and then got another leg up to the upside. Now, by the time we eventually flip this resistance zone, now this zone is now acting as a resistance zone, you get. By the time we eventually flip it into a support, that is when that is when you guys should like expect a massive run up for Zebec coin. Like seriously, by the time we successfully flip this zone, go up, tap into that bearish order block, flip it into a support, retest it, and then take out this resistance, you get. By the time we take out that resistance, retest the resistance, is going to be another massive moonshot for Zebec coin. And I think by the time we eventually take out this resistance around 0.0069, we should start heading into the billions of dollars of market cap zone. We are currently at 390 million, right? Let me check it out real quick. We are currently at $390 million, you understand, in market cap for Zebec coin. The fully diluted market valuation is technically $492 million, you get. So that's that. For the market cap is slightly down in the last 24 hours, minus 2.4%. We talked about the BTC dominance in the yesterday's video as well, and the BTC dominance is still in the overbought zone. Remember, this is the monthly time frame we talked about yesterday. We need to see a massive correction in order for our altcoin bag, in order for our meme coins, for the altcoin market to begin, and also for the altcoin season to kickstart. By the time you guys start seeing a massive correction on the BTC dominance, that is a clear indication we are now in the earliest stage of the altcoin season. Now, when we had a minus 4% correction last month on the BTC dominance, altcoins had a recovery rally to the upside. Like some even pumped 50, 100% to the upside, some 200%. Now imagine what would then happen to our altcoin bag by the time the BTC dominance eventually start dropping, start correcting, start dipping, start retracing, minus 10%. Minus 20%, minus 25, 30%, 35%, minus 40%. The maximum correction I'm expecting for the BTC dominance is minus 39% because historically that is the level which the BTC dominance usually forms its bottom. If not for the change in this current market cycle, we would have even had the altcoin season long ago. But a lot of things changed this time around: institutional adoption, government, just name it. So this market cycle changed this time around, but in as much as the date, the month, the period has changed, the correction for the BTC dominance is inevitable. Altcoin season is inevitable. So you wouldn't want to be sitting on the fence and be caught off guard, seriously. Now, we need to see that massive correction. The moment the correction happens to around 50%, you should take good profit from the table because your altcoin bag should be massively in profit by then. 50%, if it dropped to 50%, the percentage is currently at 64.63%. It minus 13% drop is going to be massive for the altcoin market. Now, this is how you read the BTC dominance, because I think some of you asked me that question in the comment section of our previous video. By the time you start seeing the BTC dominance correct aggressively to the downside and you see BTC price pumping, that is an indication that your altcoin bag should be pumping already. That is an altcoin season. But if you see the BTC dominant correcting and you see BTC price consolidating, then altcoins are just going to pump a little bit, have a relief rally. But the case where you see the BTC dominant dumping aggressively, like the first one I just said, dumping aggressively to the downside, and you see BTC pumping, then altcoins are going to explode. They are going to go ballistic, parabolic. But if you see the BTC dominant pumping to the upside and you see BTC price pumping, then altcoins are going to dump. And if you see the BTC dominance pumping to the upside and you see BTC price dumping aggressively, then altcoins are going to be massacred, seriously. So that's how it works. Now, I won't advise you rely on the BTC dominant as a 100% indicator. I think you should just use it as a confluence in order to stay level-headed, to be on the safer side, to know when to exit your position and when to enter. Paying attention to the RXI is already screaming overbought, overbought, overbought. The RSI is now in the overbought zone. So that is to say, we might wake up tomorrow and see the BTC dominance start aggressively correcting. You never can tell. Please like this video if you haven't already. Smash the like button. If you're new to this channel, my name is Isaac. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel before leaving. As always, stay out of trouble. Peace out.